Hello and welcome to a nice chorus of introductions of ship horns. I think it worked quite well and added a bit of something to the entry, so I might have to try and do that more often. Anyway, let's move on to the game, where you see myself sailing in the Friede de Gross. And straight off the bat, I asked the Mogador where the hell he's going. And he's told me he's going towards A. Now, the reason why I said that is because that DD is absolutely blisteringly quick, to the point where he could have raced to A and then backed around straight to B and then leave both myself and the battleship to my left completely out of position. And that's not a good place to be, because I don't want to get shot at. But he has told us he's going towards A, so naturally I am trying to cut the corner here and go towards between A and B point. This way I am covering both angles, and you know what, there's a couple of islands in my way now, so it gives me a little bit of cover of my approach, which is always useful when you're sailing a high tier German battleship, because they can be seen from orbit half the time. So sure enough, the enemy's French DD, the Le Terrible, has popped into A as well, so they've decided to have a bit of a gun duel, which, in all honesty, the Mogador is definitely got the upper hand. However, the Le Terrible is closer to supporting ships of the Ismail and Friede de Gross. And maybe they should have possibly pushed in as well, because we are so far back. They could have pushed the Mogador out and forced the corner. But should have, would have, might have, could have. So just find some shells at long range. Might as well. He's the more important target. If I can get a hit, so good. If I don't, no real bother, to be fair. And the enemy are taking B point as well. And the Terrible has had his engine hit. And the Mogador is smelling blood and is going right around the island and charging towards the point. But because those two battleships have held back, if I did actually end up going north towards A point, I most likely end up showing a broadside and you wouldn't get a video. So I'm doing exactly what those two ships are doing and holding back and just taking stock of what to do. For those interested, I am taking the 408mm guns here rather than the 420s. I haven't quite unlocked the 420s, but equally I have no real reason to change them. I found the 408s good enough, and that's all I really need. It might be a different matter when I start taking on some of the higher at tier 10, when I'll be up against more heavily armoured targets, but at this level I find them good enough. So it's time to move out now. Now my decision was to support the Ibuki into B, because there's a Benson in there and there's a couple of other ships pushing into the cap. And as these two enemy battleships up north haven't decided to actually push into A, this out of the two was more of a logical place to go. The Benson is doing a bit of a Hail Mary there. He's spotted by the Ibuki, who's just fired his torps. I'm coming around to give my supporting fire. I wonder if the Benson realises the Ibuki does have torps, because he just got splattered. He can bring up first kill, but he did get his torpedoes off. Are they good enough to hit the Ibuki, or was the Ibuki awake enough to actually avoid them? And he is, but because of the direction, he is now pushing right towards an island, and the division colleague of the Benson is now in position, the Ismail there. So at least we're in a place to support our team. Otherwise that Ibuki probably wouldn't have survived as long as he has done. Although he has beached, he has beached nose in and given a small as profile as possible to the Ismail, who's decided, well, he's already made a move and he's definitely going for it. So we're going to push up to try and help. And flipping heck, I don't know how that is. Ibuki is surviving at this point. Come on. A couple of penetrations. Now there's time for a dance. Take your hand. Take your leader by the hand and swing him round and round. Let's go for it. Secondaries are opening up. Main batteries open up. Show up to HE, because I'm nose into this guy. I'm more likely to actually do some damage. The The enemy Seattle is pushing in as well because he's been driven out of sea and probably not realised that he's now in broadside with a number of us. So I'm trying to decide who I fire against, and it's got to be the low health target. If you can take a gun out of the game, definitely do it. Particularly when we're trying to nose in on each other against the Ismail. He could be going for a ram at this point. So I'm throttling down, trying to ensure that I do enough firepower as possible to him, just in case he is going to ram me, because I do not want to die. It's way too early in the game for that. Come on. Nope, he's not. He's turned away to get a broadside on. I shoot, swap to AP to see if I can actually then go for his broadside. He's going to get one chance of shooting at me. Come on. There he goes. Bang. I do lose a lot of health, but I use the turtleback armor. I survive it, and my health pool, I can brush it off to a degree. And we shall do a dance. Let's circle. Now he's giving broadside to my friend, the battleship there. He's turned his guns to shoot at him. I aim at his turrets to try and take him out. I do take one of them out, so that's 3 guns not firing at my friendly there, which could save him. Secondaries are doing over 110 hits. This guy is definitely going to die. Do we get the kill? God damn you, carrier player. Oh well. But now the Friesland's popping in. He also has been pushed out of Sea Point and is getting involved here. He's less of a danger, really. But I still want him out the game because he is still a pretty dangerous cookie in some respects. Come on, do I get a hit? No. Oh, yes I do. Fantastic, but it does not kill him. How dare he not die? So once again, let's swing our partner around, come back round and go for it. Friendly battleship is now in play. The Ibuki has backed off, unsurprisingly. Put the Hydro up, just to try and spot this guy, see how close he's going to get. Come on, where is he? There he is. Come on, AP is loaded. Probably could have done with HE. But we do get a couple of sneaky hits on him. But, gee, God, look at that fire. 2 fires already on the first few salvos. Had to put that out because I do want them to burn. And sure enough, now we go nose back in again to try and minimise the damage. Hopefully we won't get spotted. We are no longer spotted. And looking at the back there. Oh, are you going to give me a broadside? Are you going to give me a broadside? He does. Shots out. And all over. Penetrations. Dispersion. Come on. There's the Friesland. He's pushed back round to the target. Oof. But with him being spotted, it's only a matter of time before he gets focused down. Once my team decides to focus him down. Come on, team. You can do it. He's on low health. Just 1 shell. There. Got him. Well done, Cossack. And so once again, I've got a little bit of a decision making here. I can go back up north, or I can go down south to support my team that way. So I decided that south is more important because we've got more lower health ships down at this area, and he's definitely showing a bit more broadside. Come on. Overpens once again. My life for overpen. Can't I just get 1 citadel here? So, show enough broadside. What that guy's going to do, as much as he can do. There he is. He's going to push out. Oh, he's already been hit hard. Can we finish the job? Yes, we can. And there's the citadel, finally. And thanks to a bit of good team play, we have cleared out the B point. The Kaga's now coming in, but with a lot of ships firing at of AA, overlapping AA. Oh, dodge, dog, dive, and squeeze. Oh, hold your breath there. More on that Kaga player later. Can I get a cheeky kill? No, darn, never mind. So, that fast and furious little engagement has left us pretty much even on ships. We are up on destroyers though, which is more important, particularly late game. But a couple of our DDs are incredibly low on health. So, we're going for this cargo. He's decided to go for me. Come on. Laid a fire, but my friendlies are still overlapping. He really has it in for me, this Kaga. Definitely. I don't know why. I'm not that big a target. Well, possibly. Come on. Right. Can we get anybody get this guy? Firepower going in. It's insane. Shots out. Long range. I'm praying to the RNG Jesus here. And more torpedo planes. And I am broadside. There's not much I can do here. And I missed my target. This is going to be tight. Turning it back in. One. And I just get one. Thankfully. Again, guns reloaded. Shots out. Rear turrets. Hopefully they can finish the business off. The torpedo plane is coming in. Come on. And we do get the final kill. But I over-rotate, unfortunately. And those torpedoes, 2 out of 4, hit me. Thankfully, they do minimal damage. But my engine's been damaged. There's not much I can do. And we've got to go for this Kaga player. Now, this is where I have to hand it to the Kaga player. He really knows his onions. He's now coming back in with some fighter planes. And there's not much I can do. I decided not to send my fighter up, even though it's just coming off because it's still on cooldown at the moment. But thankfully, we do a significant amount of damage to them and take out the entire flight. But my engine is sacrificed. There's no real point me chasing quite yet. Let's just wait until my engine's repaired. Because the last thing I want to do is then lose it right again against some more fire. So again, some long range plinking. You never know your luck. You might end up with something. And here he comes. With another set of torpedo planes. But we didn't see any drop. He sort of like flew round and went back round again. Did I get him? No, my sails did not get him, but we did kill that guy. And now he's coming in again. Wastes his time. Knows it. I'm thinking, why did he fly away from that last point? And here they are. Quite long range. So clearly I want to torpedo. And there he's done it. He's managed to pull off a cross drop. And beautifully excelled. And just misjudged the range. I've never seen that done. That's supposedly not able to happen, but he's managed to pull it off. And I'm like, I actually noticed in chat, all chat say, nice drop. I thinking, yeah, this is a chance. This is a dance. Again, he's doing exactly the same thing. Dropped a couple of torpedoes at long range. I get a couple of them. And he's coming back round. So I turn nose into those ones because I actually saw the drop. And you expect him. There they are. I put my Hydra up now because I'm expecting the second set now. Trying to copycat what he's done. But he's coming in with bomber planes. Probably because I've knocked out most of his fighter jets. Fighter planes. And he's only got bombers left. My friendly carrier players dropped a anti-air. He's a fighter squadron. So these guys are not going to do much damage. Nope. And they bounce off my rear turrets. I'll take that. The Friedrich Gross does have some particularly significant deck armour, so it's not likely to do much damage. Shots out. Finally get in range, thanks to the enemy carrier player, friendly carrier player, and I get a defensive AA expert. The first time ever I managed to achieve that award. So we're killing over a certain number of enemy fighters, which is pretty impressive. The friendly DD has joined me in the charge here. And he's coming up and he wants some blood as well. But I'm thinking, no, this is my duel. This is my dance. Not the DDs. I want this Kaga player as much as the Kaga player wants me. Again, here they come. He's going for a more standard drop here. Turning in. Yep, there they are. Dropped off. And instantly he's turned away to the left. To then turn back round. To then come in at me against my broadside. You see what he's doing? Here he comes in, doing not a cross drop, well, potentially a cross drop. If I was going forwards, that would have been a cross drop. But now he's done the far spread. Because I saw those torpedoes, I turned away, and then he's used the flight pattern to then get round on my side without actually changing his direction. And sure enough, he gets another hit on me. Good lord. This guy really knows what he's doing. I'm very impressed about it too. I'm like, DD, this is my kill, damn it. This is my kill. And actually, but you can stay there a little bit because, yeah, he decides to go after DD because it's lower health. He might get a free kill. Come on. Friendly carrier's got some torpedoes in him, but he's still fighting. He's still around. Can we get him before the timer runs out? Yep, there you are. He's cross-dropped against the enemy destroyer. Come on. Oh, yeah, I'm just having a quick check. Where is he? Come on. Show yourselves, damn it. Again, bomber's out. Probably going for the destroyer. Yes, he has. They do actually miss me, those torpedoes. Yep, there's the other torps. And there he is. Lower health now. Come on. Let's get his shots off. He's got no real way to run. And another couple of beautiful hits. I take a chance here to get my rear guns in action, to turn around. Final salvo. Secondaries are starting to do him over, but the DD is coming in. No, DD, this is mine, my friend. This guy is mine. Main shots in, and we get him. Ending the game. But what a play by that player. Let's jump to the results screen. And they're not bad, the results. Only 5,000 points of damage, but I think we made some real nice choices there in supporting our team and taking out that final carrier. And at 47 aircraft shot down, it was a lot of fun because it was definitely a duel he never gave up. Okay folks, like and subscribe, and I'll see you all on the next one. Goodbye.